we are here today at Chuck's Arcade. It's owned by Chuck E. Cheese, and it's fantastic, brand new arcade, nice and fresh and clean. They're opening only in malls and like random like outdoor facilities and just like stuff like that, because the one in Kansas City is like an outdoor mall, so something like that. But mostly in these malls, you guys will see Chuck's Arcade, and like the name says, this is a throwback to the original Chuck E. Cheese. And as you can see, all the old logo and everything is everywhere in here. It is so cool. And they have some old and modern games here. So this is absolutely fantastic. We're gonna show you guys all the games here and then go through some of the overview and the history and what I think and what I feel about this place, because I think it's pretty insane. I think it's really awesome to open some new arcades in these dying malls and busy malls. This mall's doing pretty well right now, so it makes sense, but it's very, very cool seeing a style arcade like this. There's a toy box claw machine, and then there's a Marvel game, Mario and Sonic, Minecraft Dungeons, Asphalt Legends, and Super Bikes 3's over there. So Chuck's Arcade uses the same system as Chuck E. Cheese, and it's 10 points per dollar. Unfortunately, it's very, very expensive, and I'll do admit that it is kind of expensive, so it's unfortunately just one flaw, but still, for an arcade like this, it is so cool as a throwback arcade that they appreciate the first ever days of Chuck E. Cheese by putting throwback art and throwback logos in a new style arcade. So it is fantastic, and there's a lot more locations. Make sure you guys stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot of videos of those when I get all those stores eventually, but this is the one in Oklahoma, and it's fantastic. There's a Disney photo booth right here. And then here is the emoji prize box. So that has a Ghostbusters plush. And then they have a cut to win here as well, which is fantastic. Well, it's a fantastic prize. It's not a cut to win, but it's a different version of it. And unfortunately, it's $5 per play, which is kind of unfortunate. There's a Halo right here, a Cruisin' Blast. And then here is Big Buck Hunter. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a decent amount of these Chuck's arcades, so make sure you guys stay tuned for all of those, and we'll be there in other videos. Make sure you check out all the videos down below, guys. It's gonna be awesome. There's a Transformers right here. There's a Draken's Realm Keepers. It's a very interesting game. They have NBA Superstars, which is cool. And they have a Pump It Up 2024, so it's not bad. I do wish they had time cards like Chuck E. Cheese though. That's the one flaw that I feel that this place needs to have, is time cards that Chuck E. Cheese has. So I feel like that would do even better, but they got a Guitar Hero right here. And they have a Chuck E. Cheese bouncy ball claw machine that you see there. But yeah, that's the one flaw that I have with this place, is that I do wish they did have time cards, because these are all amusement games. This one is not tickets. Some of them are tickets, some of them are throwback stores, some of them have animatronics, but this one just has games. So they're different models of these stores. So they have this timeout game. It's Stop the Clock. But yeah, every single Chuck's arcade seems to be different. Some of them are larger, some of them are smaller, some of them are a little bit different than others, and some have the animatronics and actual pieces of Chuck E. Cheese artwork inside of the Chuck's arcade. So that is fantastic. But here are their kiosks here, and it's really cool. They customize it with Chuck's Arcade right there. So just a super cool looking kiosk, very, very easy to navigate. It gives you some bonus money, but yeah, like I was saying, I do wish they did have like a time card option or something, but it's just a very easy tap of the button. At least the screen looks very awesome. They did a really good job customizing this, but literally just one tap and you have those options, and that's basically it to reload points. But we're gonna continue on. They have air hockey right here, Air FX. And then they have some claw machines. So they have the Crazy Toy. It looks like it's pretty empty. It looks like a lot of people are winning stuff at least. So maybe these are just expensive, but pretty easy to win. I'm not sure, but that's not bad overall. And then they have King Kong Skull Island. And they have a Batman game. They have two of these emoji claw machines right here. And they even have a Jurassic Park. But we've seen this at Chuck E. Cheese as well, which is fantastic. So they have that as a motion game. And they even have a Nerf arcade here too, but they changed this one to be an amusement game. So you don't win tickets, you go for a high score on it. So I guess it's just for fun, which explains why. But I feel like some of these would have tickets at the other Chuck's arcades, but this one unfortunately does not. And then check this out, guys. They have the throwback area, I guess, but these are just emulators, but they still have some stuff here. So they have a Mortal Kombat. I guess this is what they call it, like, for Chuck's Arcade. But yeah, just so cool seeing like the sign and everything, and seeing this. Like, at least they actually, like, you know, did a decent job of doing it. It's the best they could have done. That's what I feel like. But they have a Dig Dug. This is an emulator. Keep that in mind. So this is a brand new cabinet, but it's an emulator. So it's just like playing on your computer. So it's still very, very, very cool. At least they got something like this. So they have a Robotron and they have a Defender, but at least it's something, and I'm not complaining otherwise. It's still really, really awesome to have a variety in here. They have another crazy toy right there. Again, it's like almost empty. And then here's like the amusement redemption side. There's a Funko Funcade right here. Doesn't look like there's that many prizes in it, but that's all right. They have a Connect 4 Hoops. So at least some of these amusement games are pretty fun. Like the Connect 4 Hoops is awesome. And they even have a Down the Cloud, which I love to see. That's awesome. That's one of the best arcade games of all time. And they have the Rock the Rim basketball machines, and they have the skee ball machines. So these aren't the ones that you see at Chuck E. Cheese. These are different ones. It's not the alley roller, which is kind of unique. And they even have a Quarterback Pro, which is a football game. But yeah, Chuck's Arcade just plastered all over the place. The logo's literally everywhere. So at least they themed the arcade well and just like added stuff. But I believe that is it. It's a pretty decent size. But let me know your guys' thoughts about Chuck's Arcade, and I will let you guys know about mine. This is a pretty cool location. This is the Oklahoma City one, and a lot more Chuck's Arcades to come. And eventually in the next coming years, there's gonna be even more. So I think it's fantastic to take these malls and stuff where they're usually in and transform them into a style arcade like this. At least it's something. And I know some are a lot better than this one, but I just love how they take a throwback of a very, very, very iconic arcade and they reimagine it and they plaster it like everywhere to show that you are at Chuck's Arcade. And it is just a really, really cool throwback style place. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts and compare it to Chuck E. Cheese, and let me know what you guys think about this place. And hopefully they could take some ideas like time cards and a couple other things and put them into these Chuck's Arcades as well, because that's my really only critique. I think it's fantastic to take something like this. So yeah, very, very awesome. Make sure you guys subscribe down below. Comment down below your guys' thoughts. If you guys are seeing my channel for the first time or at Chuck's Arcade, I have lots of other Chuck E. Cheese tours and Chuck's Arcade and arcade tours all over the place. I go all over. So make sure you guys go down below and subscribe. And we'll be on to the next arcade. So I will see you guys there. Thanks so much for watching.